pile number one. Today we are going to make a reading about spiritual practices between you and your future spouse. So we will be talking about what spiritual practices will strengthen your bond. This is very important. I will take one from every deck, and then we are going to take few oracle cards and we will start your reading. Pile number one. So there are a lot of practices that could be done as a couple, and we really want to see which ones are going to give the additional depth to your marriage, and how you're going to actually, let's take this for what you're going to do together with each other. We know that many people are already practicing a lot of things, so we now want to explore what is going to be practiced within the marriage with your partner. So let's see your cards. Firstly, we have a Knight of Pentacles, we have Strength, we have King of Cups, and we have Three of Swords. Okay, interesting. And let's see what we have from the oracle cards. Leadership. We have Talk to Your Angels. We also have Freedom, and at the end we have Flowers. So these are your cards, pile number one, and we can dive into your reading. Okay, pile number one. So with the Knight of Pentacles here and with the leadership here, we can say that you and your future spouse, together, you're going to probably be involved in some kind of community services. I see here some kind of volunteering, and this will be one of the spiritual practices that is important to both of you. Because of the leadership, take the charge of this situation. I feel this activistic, flavor here. And I feel like you and your future spouse are going to be maybe involved in the same cause. For example, for some of you, this is a general reading, so it can be basically anything. But just as an example, it could be that both you and your spouse are, very much into animals' rights, and you want to protect animals. So you're going to, with the Knight of Pentacles here, you're going to be giving to some kind of organization. It could be connected with, again, children or protection of women, or it could be basically anything, any social group that it is underestimated, or it's not, something is unfair within the society and this cause that you're choosing. But it will be basically shared activity. So if this is something that it is bothering you and you want to make a difference, you can be sure that your future spouse is going to be right next beside you, and you are going to together be involved in this cause. So volunteering, being a part of some kind of, like I said, community service. This could also reinforce your bond, because this obviously shows that you have same values and same aims, same goals connected with some higher things. So this is very beautiful, pile number one. With the Strength and Talk to Your Angels, I have a feeling like you and your future spouse are going to create some kind of sacred space within your home. It's going to be some kind of like a space, literally space, part of the house or apartment that it is dedicated to something. Now, like I said, this is a general reading. So for some of you, it's going to be something like a little altar that both of you can go there and spend time to pray or to communicate with divine. Here we have angels, but for every one of you, it's going to be something else that it is important. For some of you, you are going to pray to your God, in a different culture, we call God differently. So for some of you, it's going to be God. For some, it's going to be Allah. For some, it's going to be Krishna, and so on and so on. There are many other deities that people are praying to. So I see this as a sacred space, place within your home where both you and your future spouse are actually coming to put the prayers, to talk with the divine, or whatever you feel that you are talking with. Some we are talking with the universe as well, or divine. Doesn't matter how we are going to call it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a specially organized place. So I think that this is also something that you will be sharing with your future spouse, this beautiful bond connected with the need to communicate with something that it is above us, to pray to something that it is above us, or to just simply give gratitude to something that it is guiding us. So this is definitely something that I see as well in your future marriage between you and your future husband. You will have this same space, and this will be a very intimate part of the house or the flat that you are going to share with your loved one. Now we are coming to this Knight of Cups together with the freedom. You are free to do what you choose. And as we can see with the Knight of Cups here, we have this beautiful cat that it's with a glass of wine. It seems like a wine. So for me, this whole entire scene and the flavor is sharing very intimate celebrations between you and your future spouse. What does that mean? It means that like you are creating your own personal ceremonies to celebrate very important milestones. Maybe milestones in your relationship, maybe milestones about the people you love that are in your life. Maybe some kind of transitions or the things that you have been through, you know, but I do see some kind of customized, intimate, personal, intimate celebrations, you know, just you and your future spouse, taking a moment for two of you to celebrate something that you overcame, something that you accomplished. And it is very beautiful, actually. For some of you, these celebrations could be connected with the moon transitions. Or for some of you, it could be connected with seasonal changes. So, for example, you're celebrating winter coming, or, you know, summer solstice or something like that. This is a general reading. So for some of you, this could be like your own cultural celebrations within the culture, you know, when you have some kind of holiday or you have some kind of days where that you are celebrating. This will be very important to you and your future spouse. It's a similar like in this Western culture, people are celebrating Christmas, for example, and they all gather together and they're all together as a family. And this is very important spiritual practice that makes the family together, and that basically it connects and creates a deeper bond, life bond within the partners. It's like similar to the Diwali, for example, that was also recently. So this could also be included here. I see a lot of intimate and personal and family celebrations between two of you that through the whole year that are definitely bonding you even more and creating your marriage even more stable. And now we are coming to the Three of Swords and the flowers. And with the Three of Swords, I have this sense of feeling that from time to time, both you and your future spouse are going to come to the point where you are maybe burned out with the work, or maybe environment is going to be overstressing or something like that. And whenever that happened, I see you and your future spouse actually connecting with the nature. You are going and you are having outdoor activities to spend time together in the nature. Maybe for some of you, like I said, again, this is a general reading. For some of you, it's going to be garden. You will have a garden that you are going to take care together. you and your future spouse. You are going to take care of the ground. You are going to put things in the garden, maybe food, maybe flowers. But it has a sense of doing something together in the nature that is giving us a grounding feeling, that it is bringing us back to the nature and connecting us to the nature. The grounding exercises are very important. Some people are even walking barefoot on the grass. This is some practices that it's possible that you will be able to do with your future spouse, like grounding through barefoot walk through the grass or ground. But like I said, I see outdoor activities, maybe traveling to the nature and traveling to the places with the nature just to relax from the daily routines and the city. But I also, like I said, for majority of you, I see a gardening. I don't know, I just see a garden, that it is a place where both of you are investing some kind of time, where you are together putting something in the ground and something is going out from it, and it's like reaping the fruit of your work, and it is very beautiful ritual, very beautiful practice. So pile number 1, these are some of the beautiful shared couple spiritual practices that will bring your bond together, and that you will be able to do with your future spouse, and from here to grow and even bond deeper and stronger within your marriage. I hope that you are happy with this reading. It was absolutely wonderful reading. If you're new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe, share, comment, or like. I really love to hear your feedback. I really love to hear that you enjoyed this video, if you have, of course. And I would love to have you around. For everyone who already there, I wish you a beautiful day or evening, wherever you are. And thank you so much for being around, for your support and for your warmth always. Thank you guys, and hope to see you with my next reading. Bye! Hello, pile number 2. Today we are here with a reading that is called Spiritual Practices Between You and Your Future Spouse. And we are going to, let me take firstly these tarot cards, then we are going to go to oracles. So we are going to explore which spiritual practices will strengthen your bond within the marriage, and we are also going to explore what those practices will look like, what you will be doing with your future spouse. How will all of this look like? Because we know that life goes fast, and everyone is working and having their own obligations, but there are also so many beautiful spiritual methods. Wow, this is too much, so we are not going to take it. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. There are so many beautiful spiritual practices that you could do with your future spouse, and let's explore what are going to be especially perfect for you two, guys. So firstly, let's see your cards. We have the Hierophant, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and we have King of Wands card. Very beautiful. Here we have Study, Bodywork, Artist, wonderful, and Creative Expression. Wow, guys, this is so cheerful already at the first sight. So let's dive into your reading. Okay, so with the Hierophant here and the Study, I mean, beautiful synchronization of these two cards. We see two people eager to learn, two people hungry to know more, and very open for knowledge. So both you and your future spouse are going to be people who want to learn and examine and to grow and to explore other cultures, other religions, other things. This is a card of learning, studying, opening up to receive new knowledges. So I see you and your future spouse finding different kinds of books or articles connected with spirituality or religions to read, and then maybe discussing about it together. This could also be that you're interested in a very similar topic, so you're listening similar podcasts, or I mean podcasts on spiritual topics. Maybe you could listen to them together even, and then discuss your thoughts and insights. The everything that it is here, it's like learning new things and then digesting it together and then communicating about it together, which is wonderful. Pile number one, I think that both you and your partner are very open-minded people, and it's like you don't want to stop at the minimum of knowledge. You want to learn more, educate more. So this is a beautiful trait that you will have with your future spouse. We can see that from this point your growth in the spirituality is possible, and it will be absolutely mutual. So it will be very beautiful concerning that. We are moving to this Wheel of Fortune and the bodywork. Wheel of Fortune and bodywork. It is incredible combination again. With the Wheel of Fortune, we don't only see things going in your favor. We also see the movement. Like life is taking you in the very good direction where you need to go. And with the bodywork, we see that the spiritual practices that will be involved between you and your future spouse are definitely going to be connected with traveling, but also practicing something. For some of you, this is a general reading, so there are many options, but for some of you, it's going to be yoga. It's going to be something similar to yoga, or it's going to be exercising. It's going to maybe gym, or some kind of fitness or something, running together. It can be anything connected with the physical movement of the body, but definitely it's going to be something that both of you are enjoying. So if you are, for example, running type, maybe you will be going to run every evening or 2 times per week. I don't know what type you are, but you are going to have some kind of physical activity that it's going to be also spiritual activity that you will be able to share with your spouse. And why? Because the body work does release certain stress hormones, and we do we do boost our endorphin and adrenaline and other hormones that are very positive and that are bringing a lot of happiness within us. So I think that this will be one way of managing the stress levels, you and your future spouse doing the same thing. It could be also, for some of you, like I said, it will be yoga. Yoga, we do have these couple exercises where the couples are supporting each other so that the exercise could be done. Or it could also be something that you are, like I said, practicing together. Maybe you are going to, maybe you are having this, shared activities. Like maybe you like skiing, then you're going to skiing together. Or you love water and you're going to swim together to the sea every day. It could be really, really many things connected with the activity and the physical activity and movement. But this is definitely going to be also a spiritual practice where you and your spouse are bonding. Because whenever we are doing these activities with our partners, we are actually bonding. We are getting to know this person more and more. And we are becoming a very important part of their life because we are sharing now the life with these activities. So this is a very important and very beautiful aspect of spiritual growth as well, and practice between you and your future spouse. Now we are moving to the Lovers and to Artist. And this is very interesting combination. And for me, this is definitely talking about intimacy between you and your partner. So one of the spiritual practices that you are going to share is going to be a sexual one, where you are melting with your partner when it comes to making love. I have a feeling like you are both artists in bed. What does that mean? That you want to make this experience very beautiful, very deep. And I think that you both are, like I said in the beginning, you are people who are exploring. So you will be exploring. Maybe this, for many of you, could also be exploring tantric sex. and spiritual ways of connecting through making love. But this is definitely a very, very beautiful, deep, intimate, and sexual card that goes beyond the physical pleasure. Okay, that's why we do have artists here. We are talking about moments that where you are literally going inside of each other, not only physically but spiritually. And for example, one of these practices could be just eye gazing. You know, when you spend just some minutes gazing into each other's eyes to deepen your emotional and spiritual connection, to feel each other on a different plane. Or this could also be sitting close together or laying close together, close to each other, and just focusing on the energy of the heart centers. You know, maybe imagining how the heart energies are connecting, intertwining between and syncing together. So this is like a physical but spiritual dimension of making love. This is when you really truly float together in other realms, but through the physical vessel, to say it like that, through the physical doors. You have to go through physical doors, but you end up in another realm. So this is really beautiful because your spiritual practice, part number 2, it's going to also involve these sexual practices. It could also be connected with the tantric, like I said, because you are very open people, you're exploring things, and it will be very beautiful, whatever it is. But I'm sure that both of you are going to enjoy too much. Because, like I said, it's not only physical pleasure, it's going beyond. Now we are moving to King of Wands and creative expressions. And this is absolutely wonderful. With the King of Wands, we see this sparkle of creativity and the desire to make things, to create things, to make things done with the hands, you know, like being very fiery and creative. It goes very well together. I mean, we could talk about a lot of things here, like doing things together. It could be painting, writing, music, anything that could express your spiritual connection. So, like I said, again, this is a general reading. For some of you, it's going to be creating music, singing and dancing together. For some of you, it's going to be writing and exchanging these writings. For some audio types or, you know, visual types, it's going to be creating videos together, maybe to, you know, like creating this, editing these videos and creating some art from it. For some of you, it's going to be arts and crafts, making things. For example, this Christmas, we were making these beautiful snowflakes from the paper. So we were cutting these snowflakes. This is something very beautiful that people are doing within the family or friends or marriage. Every connection where there is this... how to say, this closeness between people, they are usually involved with activities that are bringing some kind of beauty to all of them. So creative expression is so important, and it is so important part of a marriage. This could also be that, I don't know, you're creating some kind of vision boards together to visual and manifest your shared dreams and goals. Like you're creating some kind of board where you are literally putting everything that you want to achieve, you know, like both of you, like some kind of dream vision plan. And then trying to reach the milestones together. This could also be that, because with creativity everything can be done, you know, like if you are having a beautiful and big imagination, you know, then I mean, everything is possible, because two of you, when you join, when you gather, and when you gather your knowledge and your skills, I mean, the sky is not the limit, guys. So this is also very, very beautiful things that I see two of you having a lot of art and creativity within your relationship, and this is really, really amazing, because creative expression is also very, very connected with the spiritual expression. Sometimes we cannot say things, we cannot show things, we don't know how to express them, but the moment we start translating it, you know, transmuting it into other tools like creative expression, suddenly everything goes out and we feel much lighter, we feel better, you know, we feel really, really happier. So this is a very beautiful reading, pile number 2. I mean, all of these activities are really special and wonderful. I really love them. I'm so happy that you're going to have this beautiful, fulfilling and rich marriage, guys. It's really wonderful. I hope that you enjoy this reading, that you find it useful. And I want to say, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I invite you to subscribe, like, share, or comment, guys, so that you are around. This really helps me and supports my channel to grow. So for everyone who already there, I want to say thank you so much, guys. I'm really happy to have you here. Always grateful for your support and everything that you are doing. I wish you a beautiful day or evening, wherever you are, and I hope to see you with my next reading. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. Pile number 3, we are here with a reading that is called Spiritual Practices Within Your Marriage, and we are going to explore about these. What spiritual practices will strengthen your bond in relationship. So we are very interested about that, and we really want to see what kind of practices you will be practicing with your future spouse. There are so many things that you can do, and there are so many. One flew, so we will take that one. There are so many things that are there that basically a couple could share and couple could do. So we want to see what will be your case, what you will be doing with your future spouse. And oops, a lot of cards are jumping out too much. We don't need that. We just need one. I see one. Yeah. So we want to see what kind of spiritual life you are going to have. At least the glimpse of it. The glimpses of the activity that you will have with your future spouse. So let's see your cards, pile number 3. You have the Moon. You have 2 of Pentacles, King of Swords, and you have Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Here we have support, family, career change, and canceling. Wonderful cards, pile number 3. Let's dive into your reading and let's see what do we have here, what do we see, what do we have, what is going on in your reading. Okay, so with this beautiful moon and support with each other, I really feel the energy of the healing practices. With the moon that we know is a strong healing, very strong healer. In certain phases, the energies are so powerful that if we are working with the moon, we can really achieve so much. I have a feeling like you and your partner are going to be very supportive towards each other. Within these healing practices, this is a general reading, so for everyone is going to be something different. But you know, it could be like that both of you are going to dive into some kind of healing techniques, and that you are going to apply them on each other. So this could be Reiki, energy healing, or this could be something that you're doing together. For example, for Reiki, energy healing, it could be that when certain person is falling down energetically, the other one is making this kind of rituals and healing sessions where you are helping them and they're helping you to raise up, to raise up on a little bit different frequency. I definitely see that your partner is going to be your biggest support. So they will know when you are sinking, they will pull you up. And this could also be, like I said, activities that you are doing together. This could be that you are using certain instruments or sounds, maybe sounds of bowls or other instruments to create these healing vibrations. There are so many different sessions that people are going together where they are just indulging into the frequencies that are allowing them to release the stress, to release the unwanted thoughts, and so on and so on, and to dive into again a higher realms of our being, our true selves. I see that you and your future spouse are going to share some of these spiritual practices together. It would not surprise me if you are with headache and your spouse actually heals you with their energy, or vice versa. I do feel this with this combination of the moon and support. Now, moving to this Two of Pentacles and the family, I definitely see, especially with this Two of Pentacles, is so interesting because it looks like a celebration. I definitely see a lot of ceremonies and celebrations between two of you. These could be all from personal ones where you and your partner are celebrating the milestones that you achieved within your marriage or relationship. This could also be something like some very important things between two of you, like, for example, celebrating anniversaries or celebrating, like I said, certain milestones, things that were very important that you did and accomplished together, and always coming back to remember them and to appreciate them and to cherish them. I think that this is definitely a beautiful sign that you're going to have a really rich family life as well. We see celebrations doesn't have to be only personal between two of you. It could be on the religious level or spiritual level that you and your future spouse are following. For example, if you are any religion, then you're going to be celebrating these certain holidays that are important within the culture, within the religion. And these are going to be the days and important celebrations that is going to bond you. They are going to bond you together. Because, for example, doing something with the family and doing it together creates a really special and unique bond between people. They're becoming a very important part of your life and part of your memory, because you are going through something with them, not anymore alone, but with them. So this is very important and very beautiful aspect. And the way how you are going to be making these spiritual practices. For some of you in this Western part, it's going to be like a Christmas time, for example. This is a good example when we all gather together around the table to eat and to celebrate Christmas. For some of you, it's going to be other types of holidays, Diwali. Or for some of you who are in other religions, maybe also you could connect it with Ramadan, for example, when you are fasting 40 days and somebody is fasting together with you. It's completely different dimension than when you are doing it alone. So all of the religions, all of the spiritual practices have different ways. For some of you who are devoted to divine and who are who are not part of these religion systems, it could be that you are going to worship sun and the moon and the changes in the solar system. All of these practices are really beautiful, and they are all connected with some kind of celebrations. And we do see in your reading, pile number 3, that this will be a very important pillar of your marriage. So these celebrations, whether personal, religious, spiritual, or any other, it's going to be very important within your marriage. Now, moving to the next cards, King of Swords and career change. I see some kind of I don't know how to say it, with the King of Swords and career change. I have a feeling like there is a lot of communication between you and your partner. It's almost like some kind of debating energy here. I have a feeling like you are having these deep and long conversations with each other. And it is just wonderful because it shows that you're keeping up with each other. Like you don't just talk superficially about things. You really get deeper into the matter, and you do debate. So you're having this kind of like not arguments in the negative way, but like you both are trying to give some kind of reasoning from your perspective, and the other part is becoming, trying to give reasoning from their perspective. And then when you are together, you are empowering each other in a way, because you're learning from each other, because together you're trying to see, if one is right and other is wrong, but you are both trying to learn more, to say so. I see that this practice is maybe a little bit atypical, but it does involves a long and deep conversations. So I think that the spiritual practice that you will have with your future spouse is definitely gonna be talking. You will exchange, talk, and you will exchange a lot. I just see your partner being your best friend, and they are always coming to you to talk. I see that they are not tired of talking. They love talking. And I see that you also love to talk. So I see that both of you could be, like talking a lot about so many things. And I think that this is wonderful part of your relationship, because the communication and especially deep communication about needs and things, and especially if it is transparent and open and without boundaries, with a person with whom we can be that, with whom we can feel intimate and vulnerable and weak, and like with whom we can be who we are. This type of conversation really can bring a lot of growth from both sides, and it is just beautiful vibe that I'm receiving here with the Queen of Cups and the canceling. I do feel several things. This is a general reading. I keep on repeating, so there are so many of you, so the things are gonna be different, of course. But I'm going to name things that I feel and that I see here in this reading, and some of them are definitely tarot cards. I see this consulting with the universe about the proper way of going. Maybe you pile number 3, because you are here and you do you are following cards, and you probably maybe even yourself you are practicing card reading. So maybe you will be the one who is going to guide your future spouse through cards when there is some kind of tricky situation, or they are not sure what to do, or you two together you don't know what to do. Then the spiritual practice that will be involved within your marriage is going to be picking the cards to helping you to connect with the universe, so that you would receive a better advice. For some of you, this is going to be connected with dreams, also interpretation. Maybe you will be there to talk a lot about dreams to each other, and then to try to explore what the dreams are trying to tell you, and in that way to get, again, counseling from the universe. For some of you, it's going to be simply creating certain visualization for the future, like consulting each other in which way you should go, like, for example, if you sit together and you have a mutual goal and you decide and you want to do something, like you could be advising each other through these spiritual practices, what is the best way to go, or what is the best pathway to take. But I do feel some certain practices. It could be like anything. It doesn't have to be cards. For some of you, it's going to be through prayers. For some, it's going to be through pendulums or runes or other divination methods. So everyone has their own. But I do see this very present within your marriage, pile number 3. So this is going to be a really important aspect as well, because you will be constantly connected with the divine and the universe, and you will not be, the smartest person on the planet Earth who is not listening to the advices. You're going to be humble and small and always open to hear the guidance from above, which is very beautiful. I think that your future spouse is going to be exactly like that. And maybe because of you, I think that maybe you are going to open up this portal for them that they are going to embrace, because they will feel it as a right way to go. So this was your reading, pile number 3. It was absolutely beautiful and magnificent reading. I really enjoyed it too much. For everyone who are here for the first time, welcome. I invite you to share, subscribe, like, comment. All of these things are really helping me to support this channel. And for everyone who already there doing that, I want to say a big thank you, guys. I'm so grateful for all of you and for everything that you are doing. I'm so happy to see you around, and I hope that you will find this reading useful. I wish you a beautiful day or evening wherever you are, and I hope to see you with my next reading. Bye.